50-plus touchdowns.
From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now
winning the coin toss,
Santa Clara. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30.
Yo, you always trying to play against play against me with one of these motherfuckers, bro. Why you always got to do that, Zino? You always gotta, man. Come on, bro. This nigga played me with Arizona. This nigga played me with Seattle, and now he playing me with these motherfuckers. And I knew he was gonna pick these motherfuckers one day, and I just knew it, yo. I just fucking knew it, bro. You got Boopa Bup still, right? Boopa Bup.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First run now for Kyren Williams.
Oh, that's a good spin.
And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Next to receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Now Stafford.
Oh.
He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp.
That's my fault, yo.
Down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Throwing is Stafford. Got a man, it's Higbee complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Williams again. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Kyren Williams taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Rams will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Now, I can't tackle, bro.
The
I can't tackle.
Up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right
I can't tackle.
That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Oh, yeah. You talking about on defense. I mean, on when the ball in the air type shit. Oh, yeah. I can't, Oh, yeah. I be kind of there. I be saying what I be doing. I know. I be doing the shit.
First carry of the game for Christian
that's my fault. That's my fault.
And
I'm a broke fucking Kittle leg just now playing on that shit, man.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Oh, that's...
Oh, his first throw of the game. Going to be intercepted.
What the fuck was that?
And the Rams are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal left.
That went out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you to come in like an auctioneer. We've got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These
you bring down every tackle. That should be annoying as hell, bro. How do you do that shit? Every time, bro. I can't stiff on this motherfucker.
Purdy now to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And the 49ers are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
McCaffrey.
He's
going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Purdy. This is caught. Touchdown. George Kittle, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Niners are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself.
Oh, he did?
No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Oh, that's what's up.
Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
And then you know they was both that nigga too. Brock Purdy and Tyrese.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
On campus, they just both the shit. Starting quarterback and starting point guard. They don't get no better than that, right? They was probably cool. Did they say they knew each other and shit?
Ready to go for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles,
who that?
I think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception
that's what's up.
On the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any
Oh, okay. Oh, because that's right. Yeah, he from Indiana.
Right now, to me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're
He from Indiana.
Doing so.
Yeah, Indiana.
Where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Yeah, because so is Jeff Teague and
after one.
Yeah.
The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. As
I fucked with Halliburton.
2nd and 3 forthcoming. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. On the move to his left.
Ooh.
On the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Somehow I feel he's going to hear the same thing when he gets to the sidelines after this series. So close to the first down marker. Just tuck it and run for the first down. No sense trying to throw it downfield. And that one falls incomplete.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Here we go with Williams.
Ooh, that's my fault.
And he's able to get the first before
that's
he's taken
my
down
fault,
at the 36. Now it's Stafford. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That was good for 7 yards.
That was good patience.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Back to throw, Stafford. He's got his target.
I should have been over there, bro. Y'all should have been over there, bro. Y'all should have been over there. That should not have happened. What happened right there? Somebody needs to tell me what happened.
That is the exact
Explain to
right play
me.
call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
On the jet sweep, here comes Puka. And strong running there
Puka.
as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Do you use the team and its offense, or you like change the offense?
All 11 guys on defense, diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
And they'll send Cup in motion right.
Holy shit.
Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
Because I didn't mean to do it. Like, once I went inside, like, I don't know what the hell happened right there, you know, and then once I just untouched, you know, like, back there, I was like, I got to do something and shit now.
So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Ooh, you got to catch that, Dre. That's my fault. Box again. Stop hitting box. Stop hitting box, bro. Oh, come on, Dre.
So on 4th down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal.
You cooking out Mondays, you know?
For the rest of the game.
And only able to
you
get
cooking
this
out?
to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Uh-huh.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
I was just asking.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far. And after that last run,
that's funny as hell.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8.
They're like every light-skinned nigga we know.
Throwing here, Purdy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was
Jalen
right
Brunson?
up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there
Wow.
without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Uh-huh.
Back to throw, Purdy. And he couldn't
Terrible
square up
pass,
to
Trey.
throw there, and it falls incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks.
They won?
Good work by this defense to hold things in check.
Because Jalen Brunson probably went crazy. Oh, yeah, because he went crazy.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch
Yeah, he went crazy.
to punt this one away.
Yeah. He went crazy that game.
And this one hits at the 3 and
He
then
need to
bounces
pass.
into the end zone for a touchback.
They might have woken him up now.
Drive the Rams offense at the line. And they're not going to play this.
Oh, shit, he did?
They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal.
Because they should have won. That's why he said they choked.
And I believe that's exactly what they're thinking.
They damn sure should have won.
No quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And he stopped immediately there. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Now a play fake and it's Stafford.
Oh, he. Oh, I'm about to say he caught that shit. Hey, Zino, you caught that shit out of him, man. Bruh, he was defenseless right there, bruh. Anything would have knocked that ball out just now, Zino. Oh, that's crazy.
Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. It's just a
he's about to get a penalty is what he's about to get. You should have hit him.
First and 10.
Should have hit him.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
I didn't even see that shit.
Starting field position.
That's crazy. You saw it?
As well in their pocket. No reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
Oh, that's. Hey, yo, that's pass interference. 56 was bumping him way too far up the fucking field, bro.
Away from midfield at the 48-yard line. An unfortunate
there,
trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now that'll be caught by Cup. Call it a gain of a yard, and that's going to bring up second down. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Stafford.
Oh, Drake. I fucked up. I fucked that up. I fucked that up. Oh, I fucked that up, bro.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Stafford. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Yeah, I know you're not talking. That motherfucker just bumped. Fucking what's that, bruh? Out of the whole route, up the field, bruh. Oh man, bruh.
Now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the
kick.
ball.
What?
A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
What you mean bad kick?
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
Oh, see what I'm saying, bro?
And he will be brought down.
See what I'm saying? How the fuck
will be the final play of this first half?
Do I get to?
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock.
How do you double team? I ain't in no playbook to double. Oh, okay. Well, then how do you pick which one it is that's going to be double team?
The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking.
Ooh, first down, though. First down!
They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Purdy looking to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Purdy on the sneak, and he is going to have a Niners first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but it chased
3 seconds,
just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to
you only got 3 seconds,
get 2
bro.
more stops and escape this drive.
It's a long time, but it's a little bit time when this motherfuckers is just running at you as fast as they possibly can.
Gun, Purdy. Got a man. That's Ayuk. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4 down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Oh, that should be a stiff arm. He nowhere near me, bro. That should be a walk out right there.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after.
Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Niners are an extra point away from capturing the lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time.
Why
You fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
That's a tackle. Who that? 30? Oh, boy. I like it.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 27 yards there, a first down. Final minute now of the third quarter. To throw is Stafford. That'll be
Oh, he caught it. Oh, he fucking caught it. Ah, he caught it.
Cooper Kupp,
Good catch.
42 yards. And the Rams have
That was a good catch, bro.
Lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half,
catch,
Charles,
bro.
as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
And that is caught for the 2 points. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're
Bro,
not
he
even
got
over
him
100
fast as
yards
hell.
yet.
Somebody
and in today's NFL,
do something with
where it's
their
a
life,
pass-first
please.
league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37.
He didn't he?
Gain of 9. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Fullback. Then we cut him, and he came back, took less money still, and fucked with us.
The Niners on third down. They've been
I like
okay.
it, man.
2 for 3 thus
I
far.
fuck with Juszczyk.
This time it's 3rd and 3.
Hey, you know he got it. Oh,
They'll try and
yo,
pick it up with McCaffrey.
77.
That is not gonna be
What the
any
fuck are you
help as
doing?
they
What the
dump it behind the line
what
of
the
scrimmage.
fuck did I just
He
see?
loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
What
Here
type
comes
of
the
shit was
49ers
that?
corner now, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
What did I just see?
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone
Oh,
for a touchback.
what did I just see, bro?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Here's Stafford. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield.
Tackle,
and he's
boy.
dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Stafford now to throw. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Stafford looks to throw again. And find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That game on
that's my
3rd
fault,
down,
bro.
good for 28. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation.
He's got
Oh, what the
complete.
29 didn't.
And it's complete.
Oh,
He's
here we
got
go
it
with
in
this
the end
bullshit now.
zone.
Now Matthew
Touchdown,
Stafford throwing
Rams.
darts.
DeMarcus Robinson 33 yards. And the Rams have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series. But
yeah, I remember that shit being used to be
again right here.
The animation too.
From the 29, here's a 2nd and 7. Here's Purdy.
Oh, he didn't catch it.
Here's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that's what I do, winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Room past the 35. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Purdy now to throw off the play action. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Byron Young. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here comes 2nd down. Shotgun now with Purdy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Throwing, Purdy. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, 49ers.
Good shit.
Juwan Jennings, 71 yards. And the 49ers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. That's caught, and he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball.
Get the fuck out of here.
And not much doing on the return. Coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line.
Hey, what the fuck? Come on, bro. What y'all got going on?
There, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Stafford now to throw. Dre Greenlaw getting home on that one.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Now it's Stafford. That is intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency.
I'll try to run that up.
Occasionally, they could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
Second down, goal to go. Purdy to throw. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the fourth quarter. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
I thought you were just going to run the ball out there. I don't know what you was thinking, bro. But I thank you.
And it sets us up for quite a finish. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
Holy shit, and I'm up one?
Risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the
Oh, that's crazy.
This is 1st and 10. Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Now Stafford.
That's my
Throw
fault,
left side complete to Cup.
That's my fault,
He's going to get out
I did
of
not need to
bounds
do that shit
with
like
the
that,
first
man.
down.
I
So that's going to
fucked
double
up.
their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a
fucked up,
timeout.
man.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
He'll get this one to
Caught
Cup
that
complete.
shit.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Here's a 2nd and 7. Back to throw. He'll drop this down to Williams. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 14. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to almost certainly win the football game. And his kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. I guess we can call that a welcome to the NFL moment right there, and he came in with open arms and knocked it through.
Yeah, how about that? It's almost surely a game winner, right? And, you know, rookie kickers, usually the leash is kind of short, isn't it? I think they went ahead and got that extended model for him now after making that kick.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. To throw is Purdy. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught.
Oh, that's fucking crazy. Oh, that's fucking crazy, bro.
It's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, This will come out to the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
One last throw here for Stafford. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, it took us until the final play to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play, they were
that was crazy, you know. Hey, that was fucking crazy, you know. Why you? I got so many questions, bro. So many questions. Oh, that's right. It's over, so we're not here anymore. Hey, well, make sure y'all drop that like, subscribe, comment, man. That's me and my man Zino. We be going at it.